Good evening. How are you doing tonight? My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for joining us. Now, one of the things on cable, what we're played is the Board of Supervisors selection of the chairmanship this morning at the Board of Supervisors meeting. And we're going to cut over and we're going to bring the cable audience back over now. And so we hope you had a good day. And if you're following along, the new Board of Supervisors chair is Russ Thomas, which is what most people thought it was going to be anyway.
Yes.
Controversy notwithstanding.
It's been sparking in the last couple of weeks, but
it's been kind of interesting.
What was said didn't happen. I mean, he was elected. So, Vice Chair is Marita Callaway.
Vice Chair is Marita Callaway.
Yes.
And oops, here we go. And welcome if you're joining us on cable.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed the clip. And what you saw was about a 13-minute segment of the choosing of the supervisor chair for 2009. And the reason we're chuckling, and you may have been chuckling if you've watched that, is the last few days, the last 4 or 5 days.
It's kind of been
it's been brewing a little bit to where traditionally the Board of Supervisors chair, who is the vice chair from the previous year, is normally moved up into the chair position. But that's not always a done deal. And there's been rumors that a different supervisor would be nominated. There were all kinds of rumors about power plays behind the scenes, all the rest of this stuff.
Kind of like the Hatfields and McCoys we got up there.
I think so. You could tell there was a little bit of friction. But in the end, what is normally happens did happen.
Yes.
And want to congratulate Supervisor Russ Thomas for being Supervisor Chair for 2009. And Marita Callaway was selected as Vice Chair for 2009. Interestingly enough, and part of the drama, if you saw that on the little clip beforehand, was that Supervisor Tom Tryon was nominated to be Vice Chair. And he declined.
Oh, he declined.
He declined,
I didn't
and
see
he
that
wanted
part.
Marita to do it. So it was.
Oh, okay. He didn't want to be vice chair, huh?
So there's all kinds of little twists and turns and personality issues.
Okay.
But it was one of those. It was kind of an interesting meeting getting going. It was the first meeting of 2009, and
Gary
want to congratulate Gary Toffanelli. They were sworn in this morning.
Does Tom Tryon get sworn in again? He does,
yes.
right?
And they want to congratulate both of them on the election victories. But in some weird way, it felt like we never left.
Yeah. The drama.
Oh, man.
Not like a soap opera.
Yeah, today. Now,
it was a long meeting today. They didn't get lunch recess.
Yeah,
What did it go until, 2?
Oh, almost through. 2:15, 2:30.
No lunch break.
No lunch.
A couple of 5-minute breaks here and there. And that was about it, right?
Yeah, not quite 6 hours, but
so you were there
pushing on
it. We broadcast live.
We did a live, and if you're looking at, we'll have the replay up shortly after we finish the news. I just got to finish putting the clips together.
Okay.
But it was here we go for 2009.
So what else happened? They discussed legal access.
They did.
Mr. Ellis was at the podium.
He was not happy about his treatment from the assessor's office.
Yes.
That was not happy on that one.
Okay, so Mr. Ellis, was this on his property out at Cedar Ridge? Okay. All right. So they discussed legal access. What else happened there today?
Wallace Lake Estates, after much discussion, that one was pushed back until the end of January. For one of the reasons is so the board members could have a complete packet on that. It was...
they talked Williamson Act?
Little bit on that, and the other one was the other good project. Well, not saying the Wallace Lake Estates is not a good project, but the other project was the Murphy's Creek project. That one did get voted forward. This is an interesting piece. This is if you're in Murphy's, you take a right on Tom Bell, switches down there where El Dorado Savings, the dentist's office.
Yeah, where they're working and all. Where they've been constructing.
Other side of the street.
Oh, other side of the street.
Okay. So if you go down there, and just before you get to the mobile home park for the Diggins, You take a left, and there's an access road back there which they're going to put in, and there's
by the car wash down in there.
Other side.
Across the street?
Yeah, so it would be behind that shopping center there. There's a parcel there that if you're going up Highway 4, now you see there's like some small rentals and stuff that are back behind the other side of the creek.
Right on the creek, yeah.
Okay, that is going to become a development.
Is there bare land back there? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, well, those little small cabins that are stuff in there, well, they're not gone yet.
They're
but
going to be. They're so cute, really.
See ya. That's going to be a subdivision that we put in there, and I believe it's 14 lots.
And that was actually approved.
Yes.
So those cabins are going to go by then. Okay.
At some point, the little cabins
they're
there.
So cute. I've always wanted to live in one of those.
Vamonos. See ya.
Okay.
So that was going forward, and also today was Calaveras Mentoring Day.
Okay.
Where the Calaveras Youth Mentoring organization was there, and this was declared as Calaveras Youth Mentoring Month.
Yes, it is.
And Catherine Eustace was there with a lot of the success stories and everything else, and there was even a bumblebee there.
I saw the bumblebee.
Now, the bumblebee was there because it is
Follies,
also
right?
the Follies.
They were talking
we
about
are
the
starting to
Follies.
talk about Follies, the Calaveras Follies,
I was watching the meeting as you were live streaming.
which is the largest single fundraiser for Calaveras Youth Mentoring Program. So that was
kind of their promo for the Follies.
It was a promo for the Follies. And that's just some of the stuff that went on today. So there was quite a bit of stuff.
So did you make it over to the Angels Camp City Council meeting?
I was in there briefly.
Okay.
Angels Camp City Council meeting. Looks like Jack Lynch is the new mayor.
The new mayor. Okay,
And
congratulations.
tomorrow morning we'll post a follow up on the meeting there. We even took some pictures and stuff like that of the newly seated Angels Camp City Council members. Craig Turco, Elaine Morris. They were seated, and so we took a shot of the new seated city council.
Okay. You had a busy day. You went to Copperopolis for a meeting?
We did. Went down there for a meeting. It was a little bit of an economic development meeting on something about doing what a Calaveras profile, similar to the Tuolumne County profile, where you do an assessment of the county, strengths, weaknesses, but this is also something you have a document to say if somebody's going to be moving a business to the area, that you'd have something to hand them and say this is typically what our makeup of the workforce, education levels, different pieces like that.
Okay, so you had a busy day.
Yeah, it was fairly busy.
Yeah, you just got back. So
fairly busy.
Fairly early this morning.
Yeah, fairly busy day.
My computer is
but
stalling
it was
for some reason. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything. I don't know what it's doing.
You're just stuck?
Yes, I'm just frozen.
You're just frozen. Wow.
Yes.
Is that a good thing? Here, now, since this is a window, let's try the old wonderful Control-Alt-Delete and see what happens.
Okay.
We'll just kill it. See? There you go.
All right. I wasn't going to be able to talk. I need my
You
computer
need
to talk.
your notes?
I didn't go anywhere today. I just worked
well, you know
from
what's
my
been going
laptop.
on. What stories did you post and stuff today? What was going on?
Trying to remember.
It's
there's
all
a
a blur.
couple burglaries in Angels
Yes,
Camp.
and they're actually looking
We
for
actually got a
some
press release
tips,
from
right?
Dale Mendenhall. Yes, they are. They are in search of these burglars, correct? Now let me see if I can get it.
So the places that were burgled, tell us a little bit about
On
those.
January 5th, 2009, Angels Camp Police investigated 2 residential burglaries. You're hearing more and more of this, and it's very sad. One burglary occurred in the 1300 block of Finnegan Lane, and the other occurred in the 1600 block of Vallecito Road. The suspects in both cases entered the residences through the window. Once inside, the homes were ransacked, items were taken, such as gold chains, coins, a handgun, a digital camera. It is unknown if the thefts are related, and there are no suspects at this time. Residents are advised to make sure their homes are secured prior to leaving and to report any suspicious activity to the police department. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Angels Camp Police Department at 736-2567. Now, we just don't hear this very often in that little area up here.
So basically, once the burglars finished, they ended up, so it just looks like my office.
Exactly, ransacked.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
So that.
Well, anywhere you go, it looks ransacked, not just your office. And I unfortunately think our boys are taking after you because they can take their clothes off and they lay where they lay. Yes.
So basically, once the burglars were finished, it looks like
wherever you and the
whatever
boys
room
have been.
I happen to be in. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
All right. At least that's what we hear normally. about the house. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? Tonight, though, I took some advice from somebody because my last poll was on house cleaning.
Right.
And somebody said they really didn't care about house cleaning, but I thought it was a cute poll about what your least favorite house chore was to do. And somebody put what they do, which I actually took the advice tonight. They take the whole family of 5, puts on music, comes together for an hour, and cleans the whole house together. So
Did you do that tonight?
The kids and I did that tonight. Yes, we did.
Oh,
we did. They even got a cookie.
Thank goodness you did it before I got home.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was what I was worried about that
because
one. So
yeah, I knew you would. So
yeah.
Anyway, my least favorite thing is doing dishes. I hate doing dishes.
You hate doing dishes?
I hate doing dishes. I don't mind doing laundry. I don't really like putting laundry away, so I don't mind doing it. It bothers me if it piles up, but doing dishes I hate. So John's actually done the dishes a couple of times the past couple of weeks. Probably the first couple of times in about 15 years. Anyway, as we move on, it was kind of a windy day up in Bear Valley.
It was?
A little bit. We had a couple of chairs closed due to the winds that started out early this morning. Koala and Super Cub were closed due to winds,
holds.
but then the wind died down. But they didn't reopen, I think, because it was kind of a slow day up there today.
Yeah.
So there was some clouds, but the wind was sure blowing up here in Bear Valley while I was up here
there
today.
Was definitely some fog layers
early this morning. A lot of fog this morning. What else, John? Tonight was a basketball game. Did you go by there?
I didn't get by the basketball.
Didn't get by there. So, I'm having trouble with my computer. I can't even get it to. It's just not wanting to even do anything right now. So this weekend for the Renfro family.
On Saturday.
Yes.
Now we understand this is a very, very, very green home.
Now, is this the house the groundbreaking we went to? Yes, it is. What a beautiful also,
absolutely beautiful.
A couple things we talked about at the meeting today is PG&E actually contributed the $15,000 solar package to this house. So this house will basically have no electric bill.
Wow.
Because it's a very efficient little
And what
cottage.
a darling, it was in a nice little neighborhood, but what a darling, kind of like a wooded, remember that? We went to the groundbreaking.
Very nice, yeah.
I noticed those things. And the house is done. I can't believe it didn't take very long at all, seems like.
Yeah.
So they're having a house dedication on Saturday at the Valley Springs Community United Methodist Church, 135 Laurel Street, followed by an open house at 3308 Dunn Road. The public is invited, and it's this Saturday at 2 p.m., which is kind of cool. Now, did you see they are also offering snowshoe hikes, free guided snowshoe and cross-country ski adventures over in Pinecrest?
Wow.
We actually got a press release on that today.
Wow, the Forest Service.
Yes, the Forest Service today announced that the Summit Ridge Ranger District will offer three guided cross-country ski or snowshoe tours in January and February. We have the information on the Pine Tree.
You know why they have to do it over there?
Because we're doing it over here now. Is that why?
Because they don't have Bear Valley Cross Country over there.
Oh, you're right.
See, so they have to kind of wing it.
Yeah.
See, over here we have like 50 miles of groomed trails.
It's so frustrating. Can't get it to do anything.
Kind of like me. Is it taking after me? Your computer?
Kind of.
Yeah. And also another little thing on Board of Supervisors meeting. One of the items today was Planning Commission members. Now, the planning commissioners for each district serve at the will of the supervisor for that district. So all of the existing planning commissioners were voted to serve again for 2009. Okay. So there were no changes in that. The other thing that may be of some interest to people is one of the interesting things is for supervisors is what committees they sit on. For committee assignments, basically LAFCO, all the different committees that as supervisors that they need to attend, COG, different ones that they all because once you're a supervisor, that usually means that you have the privilege of sitting on a whole bunch of other boards as well.
Exactly. Yeah, they have hard jobs. They're busy.
So if you're following that along, how this one's going to be is basically for Supervisor Toffanelli, They said initially he will just inherit all of the committee assignments that outgoing Supervisor Claudino had. And if going forward that any of the supervisors would like to change some of the committee assignments, it's going to be fairly loose in the fact that they just need to work it out with another supervisor if they want to swap some and then basically come back and let the public know.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So that was one of the things on committee assignments. And the committee assignment things do have some import.
They're very busy supervisors. Really, they do have lots of stuff they have to do. They don't just go to work on Tuesdays, like a lot of people might think. They work
It's
hard.
pretty much a full-time job.
It is.
And it's the show. As of this morning, it's...
We have a picture of all of them on the front page.
Yeah, this morning it is the show.
Was
that at the swearing at ceremony? Oh, swearing in, not the swearing. Oh, the swearing at
first
ceremony.
First it was the swearing in, then the swearing at.
Yes, they had the swearing in, they had the swearing at.
So the kumbaya didn't last long. All right.
Nah, I don't think so.
Parks and Recreation Commission wants input at Murphy's meeting on January 14th. Anyone interested in the future of the Parks and Recreation facilities and activities in Calaveras County is invited to attend a meeting to be held in Native Sons Hall on Main Street in Murphy's on Wednesday, January 14th, which is next Wednesday at 6 p.m., organized by the county's Recreation and Parks Commission and aided by the Murphy's Community Club.
Cool. And we're about out of time.
All right.
We'd like to say thank you for stopping by tonight. We'd like to say congratulations to all of the supervisors and city council members that were the new mayor.
Yes.
That were today, so it's 2009. Everybody's back to work as of kind of today.
Kind of today?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.